We met before, right?
Ah, yes, right.
Yeah, I thought I'm gonna meet a new student. Hi there.
Hi.
Yeah, how have you been? I forgot what. Do you use English name?
Ah, yes, my name is Son.
Ah, yeah, Son, right.
Son.
Yeah, I forgot. I do apologize for that.
No, no,
Anyhow,
no.
how have you been? Happy New Year.
I
I mean, Happy New Month.
oh yeah, I went to the Manila in Philippines
Oh, really?
um, before the New Year. So,
Oh,
but as you know, Dar volcano is eruption. So,
all right.
so I just came back to the Korea. As soon as come back to Korea,
Mhm.
there was coronavirus.
Right. OMG, right.
Yeah.
Wait a
So,
minute. The New Year you were talking about is the Lunar New Year, right? So
oh
before
yes,
Lunar New
yes,
Year, I thought the January one, but anyway, just last week, right?
yes, right.
Ah, right. So you have seen how terrible the catastrophe there in around Manila is.
Oh yes, yes.
Oh, was it your first time to experience the no, volcanic
Oh
eruption?
yeah, yes. So and then
Were you scared?
oh yes, I really scared and then
Mm.
very anxious
Mm.
because I went to the Manila with
Mm.
my uh, son.
Oh my. Okay.
And so he is just 11 years old.
Mhm.
So I worry about the um, breath.
Yeah, yeah. The air quality, the breathing, right?
Yeah, so
Mhm.
mask is already sold out. So
Mm.
I couldn't find the any mask. So
Mhm.
that is really anxious about that.
Right. Yeah, very terrible. That's why a lot of Filipinos have sent their help to
Uh-huh.
the Taal volcano victims, and even
Mm-hmm.
the European Union is going to send a big amount of money for as a donation for the Taal volcano victims too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but at
So
least you were able to go back to Korea in good shape, in one piece.
yeah. So as soon as came back to Korea, I bought the so many masks.
Okay. As a stock?
Yes. But after that, there are Korea also these days. There are no mask in Korea
Oh yeah,
because
sold
of
out
the
too.
yes coronavirus.
Coronavirus,
Uh,
right, right, exactly. What is the most preferred mask or most recommended mask when it comes to this kind of catastrophe, like the coronavirus or even
ah,
the ashfall?
um, cost
Yeah,
or
what kind of? There are so many kinds of mask, right? You got the
yes, yes,
surgical
right, right,
mask, the
yes.
PM, whatever. I don't know how you
Uh,
call it.
I bought the N95 mask.
Oh, but that
Uh,
costs more expensive. I mean, you bought a lot.
oh yes, yes.
That's
There
why
are
it's
so
sold
many things.
out.
Yes. So these days sold out, but I
Mhm.
bought uh, before the coronavirus because of the
Uh-huh.
Dar
Volcanic
volcano
eruption.
eruption.
Mm.
So
Yes. It was a wrong timing. But wait a minute. How many days had you been staying in Manila around that time?
um, my plan was 30 days, but
30. 1 month?
1 month. But I changed my plan, so I just stayed 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks.
Yes, is 17 days.
70. Okay, more than 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But it was interrupted because of the Taal volcanic eruption. Why did you choose Manila, by the way?
Uh,
Koreans mostly go to Cebu.
I just went to study English.
Ah, okay. Academy? English Academy?
Yes, yeah,
Mm.
they are one university,
Mhm.
so
Uh-huh.
ESL course.
Mhm.
So I went to there for studying
Mhm.
because my son
Mhm.
also study English in Mint. So
Ah, okay.
actually, I wanted to go uh, Baguio.
Oh, yes. You should have just come here.
If
It will just take
I
you
mm,
6 to 8 hours.
if if I went to Baguio,
Hmm.
I just stayed for 1 month.
Yes.
Yeah, because there are no volcano eruption effect. So
Yes, there's no volcano here, right?
yeah.
Yeah, but instead of going back to Korea, you should have proceeded your way here in Baguio, or you just have, you might, you could have just flew there to
Yeah,
Cebu.
I considered about that, but
Mm-hmm.
at the time they are very confused in Manila because
Ah, yes.
airport is the stop
Close,
closed, and
right,
then
suspended.
road
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
traffic jam.
Right?
So I don't have car.
Mm-hmm. All
uh,
right.
I was just tourist, so
Mm-hmm.
uh, that's why I felt
Mm-hmm.
very anxious because
Mm-hmm.
I don't have money, I don't
Mm-hmm.
have house, I don't have
Mm-hmm.
car, so
You have
I can't do
nothing. You're just a
anything.
tourist.
Yes.
But it was the wrong timing. Nobody expected that. It was really, really something serious,
Hmm.
and it was my first time to, in my whole entire life, it was my first time to hear that volcano erupted,
Ah.
because it last erupted in 1977, and before
Ah.
1977, it erupted in 1500s. I
Uh-huh.
forgot the exact. So the gap is too high,
Uh-huh.
and now it erupted in 2020. The gap is just at least 40 years. Here is
Uh-huh.
400. So that only means that the earth is getting warmer.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, too bad.
Yeah, so uh,
And
it
mhm.
was my first time to I got ash. I did, I never first time I thought that was the sand was
Uh-huh. Oh, it's
but
something really serious then.
yeah.
Mm.
So I walked around the downtown in Manila,
Mhm. Mhm.
um, and then I sit down the
Mhm.
bench. There are
Mhm.
so many sand, so I
Mhm.
thought uh, the the cat did that
Mhm.
things, but
Mhm.
um, at the time in the night, so
Mhm.
I couldn't see anything.
Mhm. Oh wow, it's totally dark.
Yes. So after that, someone came close to us.
Mhm. Someone
Uh,
approached you?
yeah, approached
Mhm. Mhm.
us, and then
Mhm.
he gave me the mask.
Mask? Oh,
Yes.
unfortunately.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
why first time I thought he uh he was beggar. So
A beggar. Why are you so judgmental?
yes, why he give gave us to the
No.
mask. So
Uh-huh.
so I don't have money. So I said
Uh-huh.
I don't have
Uh-huh.
money, but he
Uh-huh.
said didn't you watch the news? So
Mm-hmm.
volcano eruption. So
Yes. Oh,
your
you didn't know at
keys.
that time. You didn't
Yes,
know.
yes, I didn't know. So
You thought it was just sand covering the sky in the middle of the night.
yes, I thought just that is just sand.
Uh-huh.
But he thought
Mm-hmm.
my son, and then he
Mm-hmm.
worried about my son, so he
Mm.
gave us the mask for free.
Mm.
So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a surgical mask?
no,
A kind of N95.
no, that was just the very is what is that very it's not
Cheap
good
one?
cheap one.
Good. Cheap quality, right?
Yes,
That's why it's free.
yes, right.
But at least somebody offered you mask, right? Because around that time, maybe masks were sold out.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, It was so terrible. We were so scared about that too
Uh-huh.
because our local, even if my city is about 300, over 300 plus
Uh-huh.
kilometers away from
Uh-huh.
the location of
Star.
the volcano, our
Yeah.
local government also asked us to start wearing masks, but I didn't.
Uh.
I'm hard-headed. So how many days were you stranded in the airport? How many days were you stranded?
um. Uh. Trans. Transfer.
Yeah, yeah. Because you cannot leave, right? Because the flights were all canceled, right? Probably you cannot leave. You were stranded.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
No. I. Uh. My first plan was
Mm-hmm.
the yes. Uh. Strand.
Mm-hmm.
Strand.
Yes, stranded.
Strand.
Yeah, usually for some, if some kind of national natural disasters like this one, like typhoons or what,
Uh-huh.
some travelers might get stranded in the airport. When we say stranded, that means they cannot leave.
Ah.
Yeah.
Um. No. No. I didn't experience about the
Ah.
strand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just bought another flight. So,
Okay.
but
You booked another flight?
yes,
Ah, okay.
but my friend uh, who went to together
Mm-hmm.
um, is uh, stranded in the airport.
Ah, he got stranded in the airport?
Yes,
How
because
long?
uh, uh, he uh, his plan was he went to the England
Uh-huh.
and then come back to the Manila,
Mm-hmm.
but uh, he went to the airport
Mm-hmm.
and then he take on the flight,
Ah, he
but
boarded the flight. Uh-huh.
but flight uh, plane airplane is not
Mm-hmm.
to take off.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so
It
he
was
have to
canceled.
came back to had to come back to the his accommodation. So
Ah, how many days did he need to wait before he was allowed to leave?
pardon?
How many days?
ah,
How many days did he get
um,
stranded?
he uh one after 1 week.
1 week? Oh my God,
Yeah.
what did he do seeing that blue and no, gray environment? There's nothing to
He came
see.
back to accommodation and then he
Just that?
just after that he bought another flight ticket. So
Ah, okay.
yeah.
Okay,
So
okay. I see.
he
But at least
just
for you, you did not get stranded, right?
yeah yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I do apologize if you
No,
experienced.
no,
Was
no.
it your first time to go to the Philippines?
No. I went to the Philippines so many times,
Ah,
Boracay or Manila, but
wow.
that experience is the first time.
Mm. At least you can experience a lot of things here in the Philippines, the good
Uh-huh.
and bad sides. It's a learning experience. So if somebody asks you, did you experience volcanic eruption? Do you know what to
uh,
do? At least you can share something, right?
yes, yes, I can. Especially my son talk about to the volcano eruption to his friend. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, and he can gain a lot of attention. He can make a lot of friends. Like, do you know what? I really struggled,
Yes.
blah, 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 right?
Did you see Ash like that?
Yeah, it was really big. It was really big. Did you happen to see the volcano itself? Did you visit or did you happen to maybe to come across that volcano on your way
uh,
to Manila or maybe roaming around Manila?
uh, actually, I didn't see about the
Ah,
volcano, but
mm,
I can't see it because
the picture.
that place is yes too far.
Ah,
But
yes.
65 kilometer. but
Right. A bit far,
um,
right?
yeah, but if if uh, our in our plan,
Mhm.
uh, we had activity about uh, trekking the Dar volcano is
Ah,
around,
okay.
s-
Mhm.
but we just cancelled.
Ah, okay. Yeah, of course you cannot go really in the crater, right? You should not go to the crater. You know the
Yeah.
crater? This is, for example, this is the volcano.
Uh-huh.
This one is the crater.
Ah, great.
You should not go
Yes.
there. You will die.
Yes, right. Our plan was to go walk to
Ah,
the
climb
crater
it.
and then yes, trekking is
Ah,
hiking.
that's right.
Yeah.
But oh, that's too bad.
Yes.
At
So
least you didn't pursue that plan, right? You didn't push that plan. Or else you might
uh,
be one of those roasted human meat.
yes.
Yeah, speaking of that human meat, oh my God, I came to remember again how Chinese people eat exotic food. Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah, right. Yesterday, like 2 days ago, I just heard that there are just 4 cases of coronavirus in your country, but yesterday it increased to
Oh,
6.
yes.
How about now?
Increase.
What's the update?
This time is we have 11 people.
Confirmed?
Yes, confirmed.
Do you guys panic?
Yes, it's a little bit panic because the
Oh,
is second I know
uh-huh.
uh third third
Viral infection.
indirect infection.
Hmm. Oh,
So
yes.
someone got a coronavirus and then
Mm-hmm.
another person, how can say, infect
Mm-hmm.
to the first man,
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes.
and then this time is the third one, this one and then this one, like that.
Ah,
Is third, he's number three,
yes.
he's number six, but
Mm-hmm.
um he met number six,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and then uh, she is maybe 11 or 10, but there
Wow.
he her is his wife.
Oh my God, so they're all related.
Yes,
The first person, second person, third person, they're all related.
yes,
Oh my
is I
God.
heard is from the chapstick. Yes, they
Chopstick.
yes they eat together for dinner.
Right. Mm-hmm.
But uh, at that time they ate the tumble
Mm. In a one bowl
is
together.
샤오롱바오, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
They eat in one bowl, but different chopstick or what?
yes, and then tumbling. So
Ah.
he got the chapstick to the number
Mm-hmm.
six, and then
Mm-hmm.
he got a coronavirus,
Oh my
and then
God.
go back to the home, and then
Mm-hmm.
his wife also got a
Got infected.
yes. So we that is the first time. It's third
Mm.
infection. It's the first
Mm.
time. So
Mm.
we really is much about that coronavirus.
Right. How long has this been lasting? 2 weeks, right?
Oh
Or
yes,
it's
two
one
weeks,
week?
2 weeks.
2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
Wow. If it keeps going on, we can call that pandemic already.
Yes.
As
Yeah.
yes, this is a kind of pandemic, and Bill Gates had a kind of how to call it, do you remember what Bill Gates said? He had that kind of prediction that people would
Mm.
suffer from pandemic disease, right?
Uh huh.
And it will kill 30 million people worldwide.
Uh huh.
Yeah, this is
So yeah.
so much. I think Chinese people always cause virus.
Yes. Right.
What is that virus again? Back in 2003.
SARS.
Yes, SARS, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God! But fortunately, in the Philippines, we only got one case
Uh huh.
of
Uh huh.
infection. In Korea, how many infected people?
SARS.
Yeah, for the SARS. How many SARS infected people were there?
At the time we don't have
Ah, zero. Cool.
zero. Yes,
How about the
because
MERS-CoV from Saudi, from Camel? The MERS.
that was the worst case.
Uh-huh.
Uh, at that time, um, wait,
Mm-hmm.
that was the terrible. Uh, there, because of the, I think because of the
Mm-hmm.
is government.
Mm-hmm.
Um, eh, there is. MERS is confirmed is 186, and
Oh my
then
God, that's a lot.
yes, 39 people died.
OMG.
Yeah,
39 people died out of
yes,
170 out of 100 plus victims.
yeah. The
Oh
At the
my.
time, the president was the Bak. Yeah, Bakune,
Park? Ah,
Bakune.
real? Oh my God, I
So
was working already here at Mint around that time, but wow,
yeah,
I was not aware there's like MERS-CoV.
because
OMG.
she
How
di-
did they handle?
she didn't anything.
Ah,
So super
very,
virus.
very smart. Very smart.
But this government, I believe that this government. So
Mm.
so far they did well.
All right, at
Yeah,
least they're trying their best, right?
yeah.
But early this morning, I came across an article that in China, they have
Uh,
already successfully treated at least 20 patients.
oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
fortunately, but they still keep working hard for that. And
uh,
also, they're like the doctors nationwide were forced to go to Wuhan. It's
oh,
like they're going to fight against the war, but war
wow.
against disease. So they're
Uh-huh.
like all crying, leaving their family members because they cannot make sure whether they can still go back to their loved ones alive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
So scary. And
yeah, so
I
scary.
heard
Hmm.
Shanghai also closed.
Ah, really?
Yes, yes,
They're
there
not
are.
allowing any travelers?
Yes, it's like a Wuhan. I heard about
Oh,
from the Chinese.
oh,
Uh,
really? Because I have a friend. I mean, if you know, do you know Aqua? Teacher Aqua?
no, no, no.
Anyhow, he's a teacher
Ah,
here before, Teacher Aqua. He's a male PM teacher, and he is
uh-huh,
actually currently working in China as an English teacher. But
uh-huh,
he went back to the Philippines last Christmas to have
uh-huh.
like 1 month vacation, so he's still here. But he is scheduled to go back to China, and he will be dropped in Shanghai in February 21.
Oh,
I told him not to go, but he has to go.
oh my God.
His school is calling him.
Ah, maybe he
Oh.
can't uh, go out.
I hope, please. It will be very dangerous for him.
Yeah, yeah. Really
Do-
dangerous.
but do you have some friends who is working in Shanghai? How did you know that information?
Yes, I know my cousin work in the Shanghai.
Ah,
Is he operated a taekwondo place academy,
okay.
so he couldn't go out, come back.
Mhm.
He couldn't come back to the Korea.
Oh
So
my God, that's.
he stay in there. But
Mhm.
Shanghai is already closed, so he
Mhm.
can't move anywhere.
Oh my God.
S-
But I hope he does not go out. He stay
Yes, yes,
indoors.
yes, right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Poor.
yeah.
They're all.
Shanghai's price is very
Yes,
expense.
yes, it's so
So
expensive.
that is the also problem because
Mm-hmm.
Taekwondo Academy can't operate now.
Ah, right. Oh my God. There are a lot other, but wait a minute. When it comes to the first victim of the coronavirus in your country, how come that it reached your country? Did he travel in Wuhan
Uh,
and went back to
no, no,
Korea?
he she is Chinese in from the Wuhan.
Oh, same thing here in the Philippines. The
Yes,
first
I heard
wave is
about
also
that.
Chinese.
Yes. Why
Wow.
they go to
Travel.
anywhere, everywhere.
They're spreading their disease. I
Yes,
hate
right.
it. Yeah, but I hope you will stay protected. Good for you because you got mask. When I went to the pharmacy yesterday,
Mm.
all pharmacies masks are
Sold
sold
out?
out.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But I
Oh.
have mine, but I don't like wearing it because it's a kind of surgical mask. This is
Oh yes,
surgical mask and
yes.
it has some kind of Hello Kitty characters. I don't want to wear it. It's for kids.
Yeah. You know,
I don't know why I bought it.
I already bought the Google.
Oh,
It's
goggles? What?
it's like that.
No, yeah, next time you have to buy space suit.
Yes,
Cover all your
maybe,
whole body.
maybe.
Yeah, but it's something funny, but I hope you always stay protected, okay? But it was a
Yeah.
nice chat with you, Son, and I hope to have another
Yeah.
chat with you next time, okay?
Okay, thank you.
감사합니다.
Thank
Take
you. Thank you very
care.
much.
Bye. Mhm.